I'm Kit from kiphakes.tv, and today I am unboxing something and setting it up. What am I unboxing? Well, it is this. This is the TONOR TC20 XLR condenser microphone. And yeah, in here is a kit. It's got a microphone, it's got a boom arm, it's got a shock mount, and it's got a pop filter, all in this box. And I think all in, this is about £55, but you can get it a little bit cheaper. I'll tell you about that later. But yeah, so this is the kit, and basically I'm going to set it up and compare it to what I've got here. Now you can't see it because it's off camera, but basically I've got two RODE NT1-A microphones here for dual channel recording. This one's in this ear, this one's in this ear. So what we're going to do is test a microphone that costs £150 versus one that costs about £50. So what I will do is do some speaking tests into a RODE NT1-A microphone, and then do the same speaking tests into the TONOR TC20 XLR condenser microphone, and we'll see how they compare. Now the thing is also with an XLR microphone is you need somehow to plug it into your computer. You need an interface. I use the Behringer Euphoria UMC 202 HD to plug my microphones into, and these need to provide phantom power, which is what the microphone uses for power. And even a really good microphone can sound bad through a bad interface. So you can get cheaper interfaces, and I did use one myself when I first started recording like this, but it just sounded a bit muddy. So yeah, you need to budget in for an interface if you're going to be buying something like this. But what I've done is I've done a whole video about my setup on my desk, and I'll put a link up there for YouTube, and I'll put it in the description on Facebook and YouTube as well, so you can see my entire setup there. Well, without further ado, I'm going to crack it open. I mean, it is packaged quite nicely. It is packaged quite nicely. You get this little instruction manual with it, and then we've got this box. See, look, I like that. I like that. That's sort of, they thought about the packaging. Now I'm not going to set it out, get it all out properly and set it up fully, and there's a very important reason for that, but I'll explain that later. So yeah, that is how it looks in the box. Let's get it out of the box. Okay, so this is the spring-loaded arm for it. It's not much to say. This bit goes into the base, and the shock mount screws into that. It's all pretty standard. This feels quite substantial. I've used cheaper arms before I got my RODE ones, but this feels quite good. It doesn't feel like I used this thick box metal there. That's good. I like that. But I'm not going to pop that out, because what I'm going to do is, after I've tested this, I'm going to give it away to one of you guys. Obviously you need to be in the UK, because I can't be doing with shipping this across the world. So yeah, I will give it away to one of you guys. I'll put some details about that in the description. So there is the microphone itself. It's quite weighty. It's got the TONOR branding on, and yeah, just got the XLR jack at the bottom. So here is the shock mount for it. So that's a pretty standard shock mount. You just squeeze there to open it, and then the microphone sits in. Perfect. And then you can just adjust it. Shock mount does what it says on the tin. And this is the mount to put your arm in. Arm in. There you go. So it basically clamps onto the desk. Again, this kind of reminds me of the sort of the RODE arms, their bases, similar kind of style. But it looks good. It looks nice on the desk. It's not. Some of them just look a bit ropey, but this actually looks quite nice. I'm impressed with that. It's a good quality. Yeah, you wouldn't be embarrassed to have this on your desk. If your desk is in shot and you can see your equipment, I think this gear actually does look the part. I think I quite like the way it looks. But yeah, I can't see a pop filter. That's weird. Maybe it's maybe we've got to go deeper. I'll lift this out. Aha, yes, there we go. So this tray comes out. There we go. And look, we has more. More? So we've got the pop shield filter there. And then we've got one of these to go on top of the microphone. And look, it even comes with an XLR cable. Not sure how long that is. I'd say that's 1 meter or 2 meters. Yeah, probably about 2 meters. It's not very long, but yeah, it looks all right. It's actually quite well made. I like the look of that. And then, oh, we've got a warranty card in there as well. It does come with a 2-year warranty. That looks fab. Oh, I'm pleased. That's good. Oh, and also, wow, look, it even includes some Velcro strips that are branded to keep your cables tidy, which is a must. You get a lot of stuff for just over 50 quid. That's really good. When you buy a Rode microphone, you get a similar kind of setup of stuff, but you don't get the arm. You'd have to buy the arm separately. I've got the Rode boom arms that I like a lot. They're about £60, but that's just £60 for the arm alone. You've just paid less than £60 and you've got everything bar the interface. So that's good. So what I guess I should do now is actually do some sound testing between the two of them. Now obviously I'm not a singer. I like to think I am, but I'm not. So I'm just going to do like some speaking tests and compare and contrast the two of them. So yeah, let's start up, and what I'll do is I'll put up on the screen somewhere about which microphone I'm actually using, so you can hear the difference as well as see which one is live, because you can't actually see my microphones. Anyway, enough waffling. Let's get the microphone set up. Hi, I'm Kip from kiphakes.tv, and today I am testing out the RODE NT1-A microphone just to see what it sounds like compared to the TONOR TC20. Hello, my name is Kip from kiphakes.tv, and now I'm testing the TONOR TC20 microphone and comparing it to my RODE NT1-A. How does that sound? I don't know, because I don't have my earphones on and I can't hear it back. And I'll only hear it back when I come to edit this video. Hopefully it sounds good, because it's a £150 microphone. Hopefully this should sound okay. It'll be interesting to hear the quality of sound on a microphone that costs less than £50 versus one that costs £150. Now is a good time to mention that you can join my Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/kiphakes and you can help this channel out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. So this is just a test to see the difference in the two, and I'll compare and contrast and just see how it is. This is currently on the TONOR TC20 XLR condenser microphone, and I hope the sound quality is good. So this is using my original RODE NT1-A microphone, and we're just seeing how it compares to the TONOR TC20 microphone. But what I'm going to do now is play back everything I've recorded and have a little listen and see how it goes. Well, you join me a few hours after you've just seen me, although it's literally been seconds for you. And I'd actually already recorded an ending for this video, but when I came to sit down and edit it together, I think it needs a slightly different ending. Now, there is quite a difference between the sound quality between the TONOR and the RODE microphones. What I noticed is the bass is slightly lacking. Like, my voice sounded a little bit higher because it was missing just an element of bass. Now, it's understandable because these are expensive professional microphones, and for the price of the stand of my microphone, you can get a whole TONOR kit. So it's a slightly unfair test in some regard, but I think the TONOR is actually quite good. It might not be as bassy perhaps as the Rodes are, but if you're starting out and you're dipping your toe into the water of vlogging like this or streaming, I think it's a really good way of starting. You get a great little kit for not very much money, and it sounds good. I think it's just lacking a little bit of depth that these microphones have, but these are 3 times more expensive. So in conclusion, would I recommend the TONOR TC20? Yes, absolutely I would. I can imagine that it would be great as a sort of backup if you're vlogging on the road and you need a decent setup. It's great. It's small. It's smaller than this stuff, and it will do the job just well. And as I said, if you're starting out, that's a really good kit to start with, just to find your feet. But it obviously isn't as good as these guys. But I wasn't really expecting it to. I have been quite pleasantly surprised. Although it's lacking the sort of bass notes, it still sounds good. It's very clear. It's not that. It's not at all muddy. So yeah, I like it. I'm pleased with it. Now, if you're in America or the UK, the nice people at Tonor have sorted out a discount code on Amazon for Kip Hakes TV viewers, so you get 15% off one of these kits, which is really kind of them. So if you're an Amazon.com shopper, you can add one of these to your cart and add the code KipHakes15 at checkout, and that will take 15% off. And if you're an Amazon.co.uk customer and put the code CAVA15 into the checkout, that will take 15% off your Amazon.co.uk order of one of these Tonor kits. So, but as I mentioned, I am going to give my kit away, and I'm going to be running a competition. When that's set up, I'll add a link to it up there and also down in the description. It might be a few days if you're watching this video as soon as it come out, but I will be adding a competition really soon and you can win mine. That will only be open to UK viewers though, so just bear that in mind. Anyway, that is it. I really enjoyed making this video. It's something a little bit different. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back soon for some more vlogging fun. See ya!